Well, hello everyone, and thank you for watching. Classic Bike Rider here, bringing you another video. It's Friday, it's the end of August. Freaking winter is upon us. I'm not looking forward to it at all. I'm having too much fun riding my motorcycle. But can't stop it. Winter's here, almost here. It's been cool this past couple of mornings. This morning I actually had to wear my jacket on the way into work. My windbreaker. Right now it's a little windy. I can feel a headwind. Next week, Memorial Day weekend. No, Labor Day. Memorial Day is in May. Labor Day weekend. So next week after that, kids go back to school. So once September hits, it's only down the hill from there. Only down the hill. Whoa. There was some brake squealing there. So, I don't know, I think my front forks are leaking air somehow. I filled them up last week and they seem a little wobbly again. So, I might have a blown seal or something. But they lasted about a week and a half in the air. And as you can see, I had to take my my windscreen off. For one thing, yesterday I was heading home, and one of the bolts that holds the two brackets, one of the bolts that was here, backed itself out and fell off on the road. And I see that the windscreen was a little wobbly on one side, the bolt was missing. So I figured I'd take it all the way out. I mean, it was holding me back. It's a big screen. I'm used to driving without a screen anyway. My wife said that the bike did look better with the windscreen on. So I might just get a little smaller one on later on and put it back on. Or just find a bolt that matches that one and put it back on later on in the winter. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about which position on the lane do you travel. It's pretty similar to the same. I've never driven a dirt bike or a off-road bike. I started riding motorcycle on a road bike. 1981 Honda CB750c. They used to call him a Nighthawk. CB750c Nighthawk. It was my first bike. It was a road bike, street bike, cruiser. And I had my share of sport bikes. I had a 94. I had a brand new 0 miles when the Kawasaki EX500, when they changed the name to Ninja, they named it Ninja 500. I have one of those, a 94, brand new. I had it for 2 years. Then I traded it. And I had a 98, 99 I had a Katana, 98 Katana left over from the year before. I had it for 2 years. Well, those are the only 2 sport bikes that I had. The rest were cruisers. And right now, I'm traveling in the center of the lane. When it's raining or when it's wet, you gotta be careful, because I don't know if you can notice in the lanes, you can tell where the tire tracks of the vehicles are. That's the cleanest part of the road. In the middle, that's where cars drip oil and gas, and all that stuff fell right into the middle of the road. So sometimes that is a little slippery, but as well, sometimes that's about the better spot on the whole road, because cars, you can see the tire mark on each side. The middle hasn't been worn out at all, so you get less potholes, less wear on the road, and if you drive it in the middle of the road, it'll stop some asshole from cutting into your lane. Like one day I was driving my other motorcycle, I was right on this stretch of road. I wasn't recording that day, and I was going like this. I was on this side of the lane, and this asshole in the van just went around me in the same lane, almost pushed me over just to pass me. And that's something that you gotta avoid. You gotta try to deter any drivers from cutting you off or going around you, so you're best off staying in the middle of the road. You do gotta watch out for stuff in the middle of the road, stuff that falls out of the cars, out of trucks, pieces of a tire. Sometimes that stuff lands in the middle of the road. Dead animals, like there was a dead squirrel right back there. And let me switch lanes over here, because up ahead is that exit road on the side, and the other day I was caught off by a freaking old lady in a Jeep. And just to be on the safe side, someone decides to want to pull out of that road. I see a car there already. They don't cut me off. So you gotta watch out for stuff in the middle of the road. So you gotta be alert. This road, it needs to be repaved, because it has some kind of lumps. Like, you can tell which each section of the road was laid out. For some reason, that middle section is starting to come up, and it feels like speed bumps. And on my Suzuki, because the suspension was shot, I could feel every single bump that I took on that bike. Over here, I don't feel it as much, but you can tell which all those bumps are every time I go over one of them. And sometimes, like over here, this stretch of road, if you follow the tire tracks, you're gonna miss those bumps, because for some reason they form like in the middle of the road, and because the cars are driving over it, the sides where the tire tracks are already worn out, and the middle is still not worn out. You can feel it on the bike. I was behind this guy up in the riverhead. Look where he's going. And I stopped in the rest area to start my video. And look, I passed him. So you gotta watch out when you drive in a motorcycle. I mean, if you driving with two riders, like before it was me and my son, you go in formation. One can go in the middle of the lane, this side of the lane, the other one can go on the other side. one behind the other, like a formation. But if it's just you, it's, you know, I drive in the middle of the road, right in the middle of the lane. Except for when I already know this road, so I know that if I drive on this side like this, I'm not gonna hit any of those bumps that forms in the middle of the road, because I know where each one of them are. But guys in sport bikes, I know the sport bike suspension is like really stiff. You can feel every little groove that is in the road. You gotta watch out for that. Another thing you gotta watch out for as well is freaking destructive drivers. I already have a video on destructive drivers, one of my first videos, where I talk about destructive driving with the people carrying their dogs in the lab while they're driving, which is stupid. Really stupid, but can do nothing about that. Stupid people does exist. It's not a fact. I mean, it's not a fact. It's a fact that stupid people live. Stupid people does exist. That's what I'm trying to say. And there's nothing you can do about it. If there was a license to slap stupid people every day, I will have my hand, I will be sore at the end of the day. Just about an hour ago, get this lady walking to our store, complaining that she was picking up her car from the body shop next to our shop, up to our store, and they told her that she had to be there at 5. She got there 5:15 and they close. Well, I don't know you, but 5 o'clock is 5 o'clock. Someone tell me, if I tell someone, I'm closing at 6, if you're not here by 6, I'm out. And I'm not gonna wait for anybody. It's Friday, I just want to get home to my family. Eat, go out, whatever you do decide to do. So this lady comes and says that nobody's answering the phone. Her car is locked up inside the gate. She can get it, and she just traveled about an hour to come pick up the car. For one thing, she came from way out here from Bridgehampton, and traffic out here heading west is a nightmare. Traffic heading west is a nightmare. So if you don't come out here through the back roads and you take only main roads, you in for serious waiting in traffic. In the past few weeks, I've been going out. I had to go out with my wife out to Riverhead. Wait until she gets off from work at 4. Thinking we were going to motor vehicles. That's where we were. And it was Thursday. Motor vehicles closes at 6. She left work at 4. We took off right then and there. And the traffic trying to get out of the Hamptons was a nightmare. It was stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. We almost didn't make it. We got there with minutes to spare. We got there 5:40. Just to find out that she couldn't do anything because her she lapsed insurance and her car is punished until the middle of September. she can get it registered until September 22nd. And I said, well, I can register it. She can just transfer the registration, the title to me. But then we'll have to pay a new title fee, which is would have been about $200. Just didn't want to do that. So anyway, the traffic leaving from here to Riverhead is a nightmare. This lady knew about it. I mean, she's from out here. She knew about it. It's just typical rich idiot wants everyone to been on their beck and call. And because these people were answering the phone because they were out of there, because they told her at 5 and she got there at 5:15, almost 5:30, and she couldn't get in touch with anybody. She comes to our store and trying to ask my co-workers if we can get in touch with someone. My co-worker got in touch with someone, and it turns out that at that time one of the employees from that place happened to be coming to our store to pick up some parts that he ordered earlier. And he has the phone. He started calling people, and nobody could do anything about it because everybody's gone, and nobody was going to come back to the shop just to open the gates for her. And she's sitting there and she's asking my co-worker to let her use the computer. My co-worker said he can't do that, and let her use the company phone so she can call someone, and he can't do that either. So the only thing he could do is just let her use his personal phone. She can call the shop, and left them about a 5-minute message telling them how disgusted she is, and she's gonna call Geico and gonna tell them how a horrible shop they are, blah 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 blah. All along she has a rental car, and they specify if you can't get here by 5, please give us a call. So I've done that. I had my car fixed there several times with my wife because she's a dipsy driver. But that's another story for another time. And they specify if you don't get here by 5, you'll be charged for a day's extra rental on your rental vehicle, and it's your responsibility for the gas and the rental. And she's telling them how she's gonna call Geico, and the extra gas that she wears is gonna be on their bill. She's not gonna pay for it. Blah 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 blah. It just goes to show that this guy is lost or what? Of course, he got a freaking phone in his hand. So I'm rambling on about that lady, but it was funny, all the displayments she made, and she had like 5 other guys from the shop that showed up at my store, trying to see if they can help her out in any way, but there's nothing they could have done because none of them had keys to the place, to the office, and her keys was inside. So hey, you snooze, you lose. You know what I'm saying? She should have known better. And I'm not going straight. Oh shit. I'm not going that way. I'm gonna go this way. because of the traffic. It's Friday, and I know that a lot of idiots are out, and that section in Bridgehampton, where the restaurants are, it's gonna be packed with idiots. So instead I go this way. It's a nice drive around. So I'm just gonna enjoy a nice weekend tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I gotta go out, check a computer out. Sunday I gotta work. Monday I'm gonna take my carburetor back off. I got it's got epoxy, some special epoxy that is designed for sealing gas tanks and all that stuff, and see if I can fix that gas leak on the carburetor. That's supposed to be a non-exit. No exit, idiot. Again, another rich dick. Think that they can do anything they want because they got money. Yeah, be careful. Again, I got nothing against rich people, but most rich people are assholes. They think that their shit don't stink because they got money. I should start making it's Hampton Idiot Spotter Video Edition. There's a page that I follow on Facebook called It's Hampton Idiot Spotter, where people just go and take random pictures of stupid people parking in the wrong spot or doing idiotic things. Mostly bad parking jobs. And boy, I've seen a lot of idiots in this Hampton Idiot Spotter. There's this one lady, someone posted a picture of a lady in a black SUV who pulled into their driveway, right? This lady pulls into this house driveway, New Jersey plates, and she then turns around, gets out of the car, bare her ass and stop peeing right there in the driveway. And when the person confronted her, she said, "I'm gonna call the police." And the person said, "No, don't worry, I'm calling the police. You get into my property and you taking a piss on my property and you tell me you're gonna call the police?" And she had no choice but to pull her pants back up, get in the car, and get the fuck out of there. Just so you know the extent of the idiocracy of people sometimes. Nice and cool. You can feel the end of the summer in the air. I don't know if I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So the Hamptons Classic Horse Show is happening next week. These roads are gonna be horrible. Horrible. These stupid people driving. The last unofficial day of the summer. Look at that, look at that. Alright, watch out for this lady, it's hitting her brakes. You can see this road, they laid it out last year, and all this stretch right here got fucked up, so they had to come and redo it. All the way up to here, from here down. Be careful. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna cut the video short. Classic Bike Rider here. You can follow me on Facebook /Classic Bike Rider, and comment on my videos there. You can comment on my videos on YouTube. You can leave any suggestions, comments. You can subscribe, like my videos, share them, all that good stuff. If you like to donate, you can click on the upper right hand corner, the exclamation point, and click donate button, and you can donate whatever you feel like. It will be greatly appreciated. I'm going to be doing a campaign again for the nations. That way I can get better equipment and make better videos. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Classic Bike Rider here, signing off. See ya.